guys, so it's time for us to do a review video. We have not done one of these in a really long time, and I'm reviewing a cult favorite foundation here on YouTube. So the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation is a cult favorite. Pretty much if you look up this on YouTube, you're gonna find rave reviews on it. It's supposedly this amazing foundation that's great, that's matte, that's poreless, and then you're gonna find my review. So let me just tell you guys a story about this. So a long time ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, when the Fit Me line first came out, when the Fit Me line first came out, and it was just Fit Me. It wasn't Fit Me Dewy, it wasn't Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So when this line first came out, I tried it. And my skin, it wasn't as problematic as it is now, because I believe I was in my early 20s. I'm almost in my mid 20s. I'm 24, I'm gonna be 25. So I was probably like 19, 20 when I tried this, and my skin was really good then. I tried the original Fit Me foundation and my skin broke out. It was bad, and that deterred me from trying this foundation, because I was like, no, the last time I tried the Fit Me line, my skin went crazy. Like, it just went berserk, it went bananas. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna try it. But then I kept seeing these like rave reviews, like everybody was raving about this foundation, and I was like, Amiee, like you have to try this. Like, you can't try it. So I went and I tried it, and I got the shade Nude Beige. And Nude Beige is pretty much my typical shade. It's what I typically wear. I never wear anything lighter than a nude. So I tried it. I bought it, I put it on my neck when I got home, matched my neck, perfect. Great. So I was like, you know what? It's gonna be a good foundation. It's really a good color match. Like, what are the odds that a drugstore foundation is actually a good color match? So then I went and let's see. I tried this on a busy day. I think I was like doing a lot of dancing that day, and so, but I have like work in the morning and I have teaching dance in the evening, so I tried it. And it looked good when I first applied it. I was like, oh my gosh, like my skin looks matte, it looks poreless. I'm currently wearing this foundation right now, just so you guys know. And so I was like, I look really good. You know, then I was like, I got done with my office work, I looked at my makeup, I was like, okay, just like, you know, just like a natural oily dew is coming out. So I, you know, patted my face, and that was about a 4-hour wear time. And then I went to my dance job, and I was dancing, and I was teaching dance, I was constantly moving, and normally I don't expect my foundation to ever last past the first 2 or 3 hours of me teaching. I never expect it to last. I always expect my skin to poke through, I expect it to fade, I expect it to, you know, just to disappear. This foundation did not disappear. What this foundation did is it started to separate. It started to separate into my fine lines, into my pores, into my acne scars. So it was kind of like, you know, when oil and water interact, the oil gathers in a few sections of the water, and it just like builds up, and it looks really like blotchy, and you can tell where the oil and where the water is. That's what happened to my face, especially like right up here where I have a lot of little tiny fine lines, because I do this a lot. It was bad. Like, it was horrible. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, that's never happened to me. Ever has it ever happened to me. And so then I was like, okay, it's fine. I'll just get, you know, some tissue and blot it, and it'll be good. And so I was like, you know what? It was just a fluke thing. I probably just wore too much, and I didn't have the Fit Me powder on. So I decided that I was going to go out and buy the Fit Me powder. I was like, you know, because like sometimes powders are formulated for that exact foundation. So that's what I thought. So I went, I got the powder. Then I applied the Nude Beige again. and I applied it, and then I put on the powder, and I got translucent. I did not get any shade just because I like translucent powder better than colored powder. So I got translucent powder. And then, you know, I went on, did my thing. Skin looked good in the morning. It looked great. It looked good in the afternoon. I went to go teach dance. The second I started to sweat or get lots and lots of oil on my face, my skin turned to a cake face. It was bad. Because with the foundation, it started to separate. But then since the powder was on it, I feel like the powder was trying to like control what was happening. And it was just like caking up, and my skin looked horrible again. I was like, oh my gosh, it has to be this foundation. It has to be this foundation. And so also during that time, I realized that the nude beige foundation oxidized. It oxidized like 2 shades darker. So I tried this for about a week and a half, I'm gonna say. I tried nude beige for about a week and a half, and I was like, you know what? It was like probably a Thursday or a Friday, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get my correct shade, because I do like the foundation. I like the way it looks initially. Like right now, I love the way my skin looks. Like it's not settling into any fine lines. It's not clinging to any acne scars. You know, nothing's happening up here. It looks great. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get the next shade up. I mean, higher, whatever, lower. And it's the shade Classic Ivory. I've never worn an ivory shade in my entire life. And when I first apply this, it's way too white for me. It's way too light for me. But then when it oxidizes, it goes to my natural skin color, and that's what I'm wearing today. And so here is my final like thoughts on it is, if you are wearing this and you are an active person, you do things actively, like you walk briskly, you have to walk from place to place, or if you're a student and you have to walk across campus and you're oily, don't use this foundation. If you are a YouTuber and you want to use this for filming only, then use it, because that's what I'm using this foundation for. This foundation is primarily for if I'm going to a quick movie date with Ezekiel, I'll wear it then. Or if I'm just gonna film like today, I'm gonna wear it. But I will never wear this to work again, because it does not, the second my skin gets a little bit more oily than normal, like normal, because like this is for normal to oily skin. You know, like normal people, like normal skin, it does get oily. It gets a natural dew. Once you go past that natural dew, this foundation does not know what to do. Like it's like, it's like freak out moment. So yes. So if you were wanting this to help control your oil, it's not gonna work. And I've used a smoothing primer. I've used my Nivea Men's primer. I've used my Milani mattifying primer, the new one that just came out. And I've used the NYX Angel Veil primer. None of those controlled my oil with this. So my camera overheated and I don't know where I was, but let's just like wrap it up real quick. So if you are a person that has normal skin, this foundation I think is going to be great for you. If you are someone that has oily skin, like I'm talking like oily skin, don't. Just don't even, don't. No. It won't control it at all. Does it make it poreless? I think so. My skin, I think, looks pretty poreless. I do like it for that, but using it for more than 6 hours, no, not at all. Will I finish it? Yes. Will I finish both of them? Yes. What do I think about the powder? Not sure. I do know some people love the powder more than they love the foundation. To me, this powder is just like a normal powder. I don't think it does anything special. The fact that it was trying to keep hold of the foundation and oil when my skin was like going crazy makes me think that this really is a really good mattifying powder. So I'll definitely have to try this with different foundations, but I've only been using it with this one so far. But so let's say I only work in the morning, I will use this foundation. If I'm gonna have longer than a 6-hour day, will not use this foundation. As far as coverage, I don't know what it claims. Whoa, voice cracked. I'm not sure what this foundation claims. But I would say this is a medium coverage. This is not a full coverage foundation. I think you can build it up to be a full coverage, but it's definitely a sheer to medium. When I first, okay, so if your skin is like flawless, you have no scars, no acne, no anything, this is going to be a great coverage for you. If you're someone that has acne scars, that has those red acne, like the aftermath of acne, then this isn't going to cover it, because I have red acne all along my chin and you can still see it. So yeah, so you guys, I guess I should have done this a long time ago, but so here's what my skin looks like. So it gives some pretty good coverage, but I don't know, it makes it poreless for sure. So those are my thoughts. I would not recommend someone that has oily skin to get this. I would recommend someone that has normal skin that does want to keep it a little bit more matte, then definitely pick yourself up this. So yeah, and I do love Maybelline products. I love their concealers and I love a lot of their powders. This is pretty much my first dud that I've ever ran into with Maybelline. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found this video useful and entertaining. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts down below. But as always, guys, thanks for watching and have a beauty-filled day. Bye, guys.